Speaker, in many ways our worst fears are being realized. The evidence is mounting that the 41st general election may have been hijacked by the most comprehensive electoral fraud in our nation's history. 31,000 people and counting have come forward, Mr. Speaker. It's turned in from a trickle to a torrent as people's memories are being jogged that they too, someone tried to cheat them out of their right to vote. Now I ask this government, is it their position that these 31,000 people are also part of this drive-by smear campaign? Because in my experience, it's cheaters who lie, not good Canadian honest citizens who are concerned about their democracy.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I don't want to accuse anyone of lying, but it certainly seems there may be some misrepresentation, specifically on the part of the NDP. There's just no way that I can add any fuel to this fire, if there is a fire, said Wolfgang Zimmer, who was the NDP Riding Association president in South Shore St. Margaret's, Nova Scotia, during the campaign. I have no idea how the riding got on the list. Is this part of the honourable member's evidence, Mr. Speaker? What we can say is the Liberal Party paid millions of dollars to do hundreds of thousands of calls right across this country. Isn't it plausible that those are the calls?
The Honourable Member for Winnipeg Central.
Conservatives won their razor-thin majority by cheating using American-style dirty tricks. Their mandate has no legitimacy. This week, in fact, we passed a unanimous motion in the House of Commons that all parties would bring forward all their information to Elections Canada. That motion didn't say anything about editing or sanitizing or scrutinizing even the material before it got handed over. So why, Mr. Speaker? Why have they dispatched the Rosemary Woods Brigade to Thunder Bay? And if they've got nothing to hide, why is it that I hear shredders going in the background?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
You know, Mr. Speaker, I can't speak to that. Perhaps it's the cappuccino machine in the opposition lobby. I have no idea what the honourable member is hearing. But what I can say, and I can say unequivocally, Mr. Speaker, is that everything that the member just indicated is an unsubstantiated smear. He has absolutely no evidence. In fact, part of the evidence that the NDP has provided, one of their own members is coming out and saying it is just not true. It's not us saying it, Mr. Speaker. This is an NDP Riding Association president that is saying it is just not true. The NDP should answer for that.
The Honourable Leader.